Good morning. I have to be. I don't have to be anything, but there's a couple of people that are still sleeping here on the big island above me, so I'm going to be a little quiet. Hopefully, you can hear me because it's about what time is it? It's still dark out. But when I wake up in the morning, there are usually some things that I experience for reasons that I'm supposed to experience it. And I was listening to a young man who talked about this is a big subject, gratitude. And of course, when you're a monopole, a polarity integrator, and you're experiencing what love is through your heart as a small child, and you already acknowledge you are experiencing what I call an eternal blessing. An eternal blessing, and the way that I describe it, when you are experiencing eternal love through your heart, which otherwise is sometimes explained as a pure heart. You're a spiritual purifier because your mirror is running so hot, which means that your spirit that is in that mirror is running such a higher state of vibration as a polarity integrator. You're burning off anything that represents anything that is less than consciousness, which is my soul consciousness that is running this operating system, and spirit that is running hot to burn up all the goo codes that's trying to hold us captive to AI machinery, which are binary codes. Start with that. So I'm eternally grateful. So sometimes I used to joke to myself, I don't need to say I'm grateful every day because the universe of creation, the single point from which it all comes, Godspeed, knows my heart and soul. So sometimes I remember we used to have grace, right? We always were thankful for everything that Mother Earth gave us, because everything that she gives us comes free. The sun is free energy. The water is free. The salt water in the ocean is free. The waves are free. The trees are free. Everything in nature is free. All you have to do is go experience it and be one with all of creation that we give love to. Now, that's as simple as a child that I can use to explain that in words, right? But one of the things that this young man was communicating this morning in his video had to do with what I called, when I was a child, being grateful for the things that you do have and being ungrateful for the things that you don't have. Okay? So when you already realize that you have everything that you need to experience what love is in your heart and soul, then you have everything that you need because you're experiencing what love is. And that allows you to experience a state of eternal peace in your heart and soul, because I don't know of anything more beautiful to experience than having a state of peace of mind. And that means that your water worlds are in a state of peace. That means that your water worlds are not in a state of disturbance. Disturbing the peace is disturbing the water worlds. DNA born in water worlds. Remember, in the womb of a goddess, breaking the waters. And why experiencing water is so soothing when you're near a river, when you're near a waterfall, when you're in the ocean, right? Because your cellular memories, your cells, are mostly water. And when that water is experiencing what love is, as a living spirit that is in that water, that is a mirror, just like the ocean is a mirror with the sun. So when your mirror is running hot because you're experiencing so much love, the point this gentleman seemed to be making was, now that all these changes are coming about, you're going to start getting all kinds patterns of requests for energy, right? I need this, I want this from you. And of course, as a child growing up, this is like salesman. I need your money. I need your money. I need this from you. I need this from you. Please give me this. Please send me this. It's like, whoa. And so for me, being a super empath, how can I not want to give you everything? Because you're already getting everything. What happened here, right? So I realized as a child when I was growing up, and this is sort of how we measure the balance in the water worlds, running 0 ohms, okay, is that it's always been very difficult for me to not want to give you something when you're asking for it because I care about you and I love you, right? But I also realized when I was growing up is that I was being taken advantage of because they know your heart and soul. They know that you're willing to give everything away because they acknowledge that it's not about matter and material form. It's about the fact that they know that you run higher, more powerful energy because they haven't learned how to manage their own energy, or if you will, do the things that they need to do that best serve them by the relationships that they have with others to maintain the higher speed of their own vibration. And so, as Dolores Cannon once said, what you learn here in this classroom is energy management, how to master, if you will, or manipulate all the energies. So we know what all the energies are, right? Spiritual energy, mental energy, emotional energy, right? Numbers, math and physics, the central nervous system, sacred circuits, neurons, neurochemical messengers, right? And so it's a matter of mastering how energies work. Sexual energy, reproductive energy, who to breed with, who not to breed with, code transfers, energy transfers, and learning how to keep your mirror. It really is mirror management because mirrors are magnets, right? So electromagnetic radiation. So you want to maintain high rate of speed, which really is the acid and the alkaline between pH 1, up to what, 15, 14. What's 1 and 4? 5, 15D. Right? And what's 1 and 5? 6. Right? 6 and 9. What's that? 15. What's 1 and 5? 6. H2 plus 1 is 3. 3 waves. That's Trinity, right? That's Neo and Trinity, right? Okay, I get it. So it really is running a powerful radio receiver and stereo transmitter, right? Transmitters, neurotransmitters, gyroscopic neurotransmitters, a gyrodome, a gyrodome, which is a gyroscope, which is a magnetic compass. So you want to maintain your balance, right? 4 arrows and a 4 square pyramid is what? A tetrahedron. That's heat, fuel, oxygen, ignite the gas, bang. So you know when you perspire and you go to the bathroom, that's what's happening. The electrical currents light the gas. That's the electrical potential of hydrogen, H. That's the goalpost on a football field. So what are they doing? Trying to kick a football, a spiral curve, goes through the uprights, the split, the 2 vertical lines. The hemisphere, H, hydrogen, H, hemispheres, split the hemispheres, right, between the polarities. So they're not joined as one. The one, Neo and Trinity, right? So you know that when you're experiencing what love is and the universe is giving you everything that you need, and you acknowledge that, you are eternally grateful. At least I am. So I am eternally grateful over this weekend, which is what they call a Christ Moor, or for me, it's always just been another day because the sun comes up and goes down every day, right? So for me, it's just another day to be grateful for the fact that I'm experiencing the energy of the sun. Okay. which is the universe is giving me what I need in energy. So usually when I get up and the sun is up, I go out there and ground my feet to the planet and look right directly up to the sun with my soul and say, thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for your energy. Right? Be thankful for everything that we have in energy. Right? Energy gratefulness. And the most powerful energy that I know to be grateful for is what love is when you experience love through your heart. And when it's unconditional, that means there are no contracts. That means that you don't have to give me anything in order for you to experience what love is. Right? And that's what the universe gives us. That's the one. That's a single pole. You know, an atom vibrating at the highest rate of speed. So when you manage to be able to experience that and heal yourself and others that are willing to heal you out of love, compassion, and empathy for you, that's free energy. That's why the native Indians and the native spirit on this planet are healers, peacekeepers, and what? Teachers. Just like my clan mother, Karen Ann Luke McDonald. She spends almost all of her time, of course I'm not there with her every day, but I know that she spends an enormous amount of her own time and energy trying to help people every single day to be able to experience balance, experiencing love, experiencing joy, experiencing peace. And that's what we do. That's what it means to learn. And you learn faster in spirit, through spirit, than you do a machine. Right? So that's why I've always sort of thought to myself, when you reconnect with the great living spirit of Mother Earth, change happens because you realize how it all works. And I just got a signal. She could hear me. She's communicating back to me. Yeah. The one in Trinity. Yeah, Mama. Thank you. Thank you, Eve. Thank you all. I am eternally grateful for all of you to be able to experience what it means to be one, or if you will, to give love to all creation, because that's the energy that protects the all creation. Have a good morning. Love you all. Be good to yourselves.